What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and while there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes regarding Unreal Engine for Fortnite, the Unreal Engine editor and everything, there's still stuff happening in the Battle Royale genre, such as a brand new event that's going to be going on. Now, this does involve a creative map as well, so it's not entirely just Battle Royale, but it's still a event for Fortnite, which is why in today's YouTube video, we'll be telling you everything you need to know about Fortnite's Lantern Fest 2023. That's right, it's returning officially this year to actually just make another return with locker bundles in the item shop, with a whole entire list of challenges you'll be able to do to earn 2 sprays, a wrap, and an emoticon for free, a photography themed event, and everything else going on as well. So there's just a lot to talk about here, right? So of course, let's go ahead and get looted up a little bit in the early game of this Fortnite bot lobby match, drink our shield potions once we get a moment and everything else, and then we can start talking about everything else going on. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, right? I hope everyone's been doing good, you know, enjoying everything that's been going on recently with Fortnite. There's been tons of memes coming out because of Unreal Engine, and it's just been a fun time overall. So when it comes to the actual Lantern Fest 2022 event, there's a lot of stuff going on with it, right? And firstly, I feel the best thing to talk about is the free rewards. So there's going to be a upcoming Lantern Fest Tour Island releasing very soon by Illusion Creative, which will have palm trees, camels, lanterns, a desert, and skyscrapers. And while the island code has not been officially posted by Epic Games yet, we do know that it's going to have some challenges you'll be able to do for some free rewards, including a lantern spray, a cameo needs loot emoticon, which originally was a rare Lantern Fest, exclusive like emoticon people only got through photography, and I do believe only like 15 to 30 people had it. And then you'll also be able to get the dog eat dog spray, which used to be a exclusive spray code reward, and finally the Twilight Mosaic wrap, all of which are, you know, some pretty cool rewards. But it's interesting to see that cameo needs loot emoticon becoming a free reward for anyone who just goes to a creative map and does some challenges, because of the fact that, you know, it was a super exclusive, like super rare emoticon reward before, and then they're just kind of throwing it out for people to actually obtain. Now, there might also even be even more rewards coming down later in the, you know, the Lantern Fest event, because they mentioned in their blog post that Lantern Fest Tours Island is huge, and that this is just part of the Creative Island, with Part 2 becoming attached starting on April 6th, which is my birthday, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which will bring even more challenges and sights to see. Which makes me think, if we already know about 4 of the rewards and, you know, how they're going to have challenges and stuff, is Epic Games going to put even more, you know, like when the Part 2 of the island releases, are they going to put out even more challenges with free rewards, or are they kind of doing a system where it's like, these are all the rewards we already know we're going to get, but they're spacing it out over 2 sets of challenges and everything else like that? Of course, you know, they can do whatever they want, but based on how the blog post was worded, I'm going with the fact that there might be, you know, the 4 free rewards now, and then another set of free rewards once, you know, Lantern Fest continues, and once Part 2 of the island actually releases. And now, something very interesting that was mentioned by the blog post, and might have actually been an unfinished reward mention, is the lantography. So for those who don't know, lantography is this image on screen right now, which is the return of, you know, photography, but related to lanterns. Basically, on the Battle Royale island, a lot of Lantern Fest themed lanterns will be activated very soon, and you'll be able to see them in-game. And all you have to do is join the celebration by sharing your best screenshot featuring those in-game lanterns that are going to be hanging around the Battle Royale island, and you basically just post it on social media, right? You just post it onto Twitter or wherever else using like the hashtag of, you know, like hashtag lantography, or I guess lantography contest 2023, and you just kind of tag the Fortnite Middle East Twitter account and everything else in order to kind of promote, you know, this mini little event Epic Games is doing on the Fortnite island. But something that felt very weird to me is that they had a lot of bracketed words regarding Lantern Fest 2023 Fortnite photography contest in their blog post, which makes me think that originally those were supposed to link to something, and then they changed it very last minute, which might mean that the free reward as well, a part of this, which is actually going to be that cameo needs loot emoticon that we just talked about here, which is also a free reward that everyone's going to be able to obtain, is going to be the free reward from lantography as well, right? It seems like the incentive to actually earning something for free is very low for this year's lantography, you know, like just screenshot contest, because it means that 15 winners, right? Only the top 15 submitters of that contest will get an emoticon that everyone else can already get the same through the same event, but by not taking a screenshot, but by playing, you know, just on a Fortnite island, right? It's just a weird system that makes me think maybe they didn't like fully change what that reward was going to be. But hey, if you want to participate in this mini event, the lanterns are actually enabled right now, or around 17 minutes ago, this time of recording this YouTube video. Even though I haven't seen a hotfix or anything, they were supposed to get enabled, so they'll be enabled here soon, and it will run until March 30th at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So you have until March 30th to submit your actual screenshots and everything else for a chance to actually win in the lantography contest. Now, other than that, we have a few little smaller topics. Firstly, CypherPK has returned to the item shop as part of a way to celebrating Lantern Fest, and he will be in the item shop just for a little bit, right? They haven't really announced a leave date for it, but considering the fact that Lantern Fest is going to be running for a few weeks or whatever, I assume that maybe he just might be chilling in the item shop for a little bit of time. But for the final real topic we have to talk about YJY's Locker Bundle. This is a Fortnite content creator from the Middle East, as far as I'm aware, because you know how they've kind of worded everything in their blog post, and their Locker Bundle will be available in the item shop starting April 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and will feature an interesting collection of cosmetics that you're seeing in the bottom right of the video. The Maven outfit, the T-square pickaxe, the pop dropper glider, and the bobbin emote. Now, there is something very interesting about that image that people have been pointing out to me time and time again, and that's the back bling included in this actual locker bundle is the back bling from a PlayStation Plus pack, according to what Twitter has mentioned multiple times, right? It seems very familiar, and of course I have that back bling if it was PlayStation Plus, or if it's just from the skin itself, but it has been something interesting I've seen people point out, and they're like, are they going to be releasing this back bling with the actual locker bundle or something? What's going on here? And I highly think that if it was a mistake by Epic Games, it will be fixed before this locker bundle releases in the item shop, because we do have the V20 24.10 update a few days before April 6th, right? So before the locker bundle is even in the item shop, we will be able to get an update so they can fix any errors that might be happening there, and they won't even have to do like a due to an issue or anything like that, because it will already be fixed before anyone's able to actually spot it in game once that actual bundle releases, right? So it's just something to keep in mind regarding that locker bundle, is that that back bling may or may not stay in the next update before it releases. And yeah, here we go. Here's the little like Lantern Fest lanterns right now in game. As you can see, they're just hung up around different areas, and wow, actually, this area looks very pretty with them. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be like, oh wow, huh. I wasn't expecting how many were going to be here at Anvil Square, but it looks very pretty, actually. I like this. All right. Well, yeah, you can definitely get some pretty cool screenshots off, so definitely, mess around, see what you can create. And can we break these by any chance? Okay, you can break the lanterns if you want to, like, do a specific combination for, like, a screenshot or something. So if you're, like, over here and you're like, ooh, I like all these lanterns, but I don't want this one here, you can do that and then pose here, whatever else you want to do, so that's very nice. But that's also me getting sidetracked, right? So we have that locker bundle that'll be releasing very soon with the potential image change before it releases, and they have a Middle East only cup running for YJY's, like locker bundle or whatever else, where if you're in the Middle East or you play in the Middle East region, you'll be able to compete for a chance to share in a $20,000 prize pool. This will be a cup on April 7th, and it is a squads cup as far as I'm aware, so it is something just going on that's very interesting, and a way for you to earn some free rewards that is monetary money, assuming that you want to play in the Middle East region, you're able to get some good games off or whatever else, and that you have the squad ready for you. So, definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in. But with that said, that's pretty much it, right? This is all you got to know for Lantern Fest 2023. We've got tons of stuff going on. A locker bundle releasing, CypherPK returning to the item shop, a lantography event, lanterns enabled in game as we just saw, a free reward set from actual creative maps and everything else, and more rewards coming out later this season. So with that said, if you champs and champettes enjoyed today's YouTube video, consider subscribing and support the content I create. And for today's question comment of the day, I gotta just ask you guys, all right, look, I've had a debate with one of my friends online. Whenever I say champs and champettes, he thinks I'm saying chimps and chimpettes. Like, you guys are like, because I'm FireMonkey? And I want to know, what have you guys thought I've been saying this whole time? What should it be? What is the proper word to use here for you guys, right? I thought it was just an interesting question because it is something that my friend has been trying to, mention to me a lot recently. It was just like, one of these days you should open up a YouTube video saying chimps and chimpettes instead. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So you know what? I'll let you guys be the masterminds in the comments down below who decide that. But with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes later with another video. Peace out.